shine hard, I shine good. My own two toes is where they stood. On the knees while she holding this wood. Spitting then freezing, it could be spit good. Not that I spit quick, shooting ballistic. He be a gimmick, not that I'm in it to win it. No, I'm not finished. Burn him to ash and the gang in a minute. Raising the roof and I'm pushing their limits. Can't get the heat and you getting distinguished. Can't catch up, moving minimalistic. Start on the beat cause I'm on some slick shit. Freestyle, whoa, lines animalistic. Did it myself, work hard and I got shit. Cop it, drop it. Wore it once and your girl tried to rob it. She wanna try sneak round the crib that I bought it. Keys to her house, yeah, you know that I got it. The rings gon' drop when I go supersonic. Won't fall in love cause I made it platonic. Went back to your man, I found out ironic. My niggas be crazy, you know that we on it. What is we on, yeah, we smoking that chronic. What is we on, yeah, we smoking that chronic. Drop lines like a bomb. Talk crazy, but you know what I'm on. Spin the block and I see it all gone. I went right cause you niggas be wrong. Get hit with a left, get put on a song. This time when I step place where you belong. When I intercept, this kid can dream on. I'm a phenom with the triggers and squeeze on. Keep me talking, please, can you be gone? See bright lights turned on the xenon. It's the tracks that I put my zen on. State the facts when I put the pen on that pad. Talking all that cause she thinks she bad. Cause I turn around, the bitch they mad. Got opportunities coming straight to the bag. And you know I can't go back to just what I had. I'm still grateful for the things that I have. Don't on my wrist to the parents they nag. Shout out real ones, my nigga, that's dad. Work too hard from the bottom that ladder. They piss, get the bag, stay fat. Still trying to show my mum that money don't matter. You still get closer to the ladder. Keep striving, keep going. I'm gaining that lateral distance. Make hits with persistence, that's consistent difference. Leave them in a state of critical condition. And my haze on my brain for indifferent. Can't explain my levels to physicians. Take my brain to a different dimension. I'm universe, took every position. Fuck you bitching in different positions, different positions. Still around the crib that I bought it. Keys to a house and you know that I got it. Their rings gon' drop when I go supersonic. Well, I fall in love cause I'm in a platonic. Went back to your man, I found it ironic. My niggas be crazy, you know that we on it. What is we on, yeah, we smoking that chronic. What is we on, yeah, we smoking that chronic. Cause an explosion, blast off like a rocket. Watch it step up on the mic and keep popping, not missing. Watching you dissing, know where you niggas are listening. Rapping the band, your career we're missing. Freezing the lake that I'll go to my wristing. Riches keep going, yeah, and it's for seeing. To the bullshit, you know, no more seeing. Stay true to the gang, you know he be leaving. Taking his pack, I'm just leaving. Took what he had, I'm just breaking even. Say that he carry, I cannot believe him. Ay, 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 ay.
So then I said, what do you mean you want me to be less racist? Anyway, welcome everybody to the stream. I hope you enjoyed the pre-stream today. I've started doing a new thing where instead of using royalty-free music, I'm playing music by friends of mine. So every artist that I played on the pre-stream is a close personal friend. Pretty lucky to have so many talented friends, gotta say. Now, talent is sometimes squandered, as in the case of Egoraptor. This is the guy I want to talk about today. So this is somebody who used to make really high quality content back in the Newgrounds days and cashed it all in for something much, much easier, less effort, and is also not good at games, which is part of the fun. So we've talked about Darkside Phil on the streams before, and I finally discovered a Let's Play of Majora's Mask that is worse than the Darkside Phil one. However, we are not going to watch the Let's Play of Majora's Mask because it is fucking unbearable. So instead, we're going to watch Ocarina of Time for a bit and screw around with some things. Now, let's have a look at the only super chat that we had on the pre-stream today. It is a small stream, so I wasn't expecting a ton of them, but it was a very generous one from Bioman12, who unfortunately I don't think he's going to hear me shout him out because he says he wasn't sticking around. But he says, hey, I can't stick around for the stream, but I hope this helps. Hopefully the strikes end soon. Thank you very much. For those who don't know, the trains are on strike. Well, the trains aren't on strike, obviously. It's not Thomas the Tank Engine. The staff are on strike. That means that I cannot go to work today. It's happened a couple of times and I've missed out on work and therefore missed out on money, which is particularly difficult because I'm actually attempting to move house to a nicer, slightly more expensive house at the moment. Not trying to live outside of my means though and go crazy like Darkside Phil. Simply upsizing to something that better suits my needs. With all that in mind, we're going to miss a little bit of work today, but we all are going to watch some bad content on YouTube. And make some bad content on YouTube too. This show is pretty awful and pretty low effort from me, but it's fun, isn't it? And it tides you over for the next bad creepypasta, hopefully, and certainly the next film, which I can tell you a little bit more about later if you like, because we have got another film on the way, which will be quite different to Gracie, but made largely by the same crew. Alright, but we're going to be adding some more people because it's going to be a big one. So Game Grumps, apparently I googled Game Grumps Kiwi Farms. I didn't actually click on anything. So that's good. That's good of me. Shows a lot of research and preparation was done for this stream.
Spent a really good 15 minutes.
Yeah, I genuinely didn't know what to stream, but I thought I'd better do something because I said I would.
Also, hi.
Yeah, Gemma's here, but she's playing. She's basically being sensible and decided rather than get involved in the garbage I'm doing, she's playing Harry Potter on PS1 again. Which I don't think is a good game. And in fact, if you watch me stream Harry Potter on PS1, you'll know that I don't think it's a good game. Gemma, on the other hand, feels very differently about it. So
I have a lot of nostalgia goggles for this game. This game is objectively not very good, but I just loved it for what it was.
Which is great because it's a lovely little Game Grumps joke.
Yes.
So I really love
layered.
classic era Game Grumps, which we are not going to be watching. We're going to be watching crap. So why have I got sequelitis up? Well, it's to do with this. It's to do with the Let's Play of Ocarina of Time. In fact, the Let's Play of Majora's Mask is even more egregious. But I figured we'd watch a little bit of their Let's Play of Ocarina of Time and cringe at how bad it is. And maybe, if there's time, watch some more Let's Players as well. Because Let's Players are a very easy... It's fish in a barrel, really. It's low-hanging fruit, and that's what this channel is all about. Making fun of things that are very easy to make fun of.
Now, I just want to say before you go into that, I think that Dan is a very, very wholesome man, and and with the fact that he's stuck with having Aaron for a partner, and he ends up becoming like a yes man. For a lot of it, which I find quite sad.
So what you're saying is he's got Stockholm Syndrome?
Yes.
Because he could leave and just make music.
Yeah.
But he's stuck doing Game Grumps for a living with an abusive partner.
Yeah, that's what I think, yeah. Personally.
Have you guys heard of Cyrax? The guy's an upcoming lolcow horror cow.
Wait,
I'm
is he not
sure.
a character in Mortal Kombat?
I believe so, yes.
Right, okay.
So this video is still largely like the Link to the Past video. It's not inherently a bad video, it's just the points that he makes in this are hilariously undone by his Ocarina of Time. So we'll watch a little bit of it. I haven't watched the whole thing. It's not inherently a bad video. I don't agree with really any of the points he makes, but it's a well-made video. And we're not here to watch good quality content.
Legend of Zelda. It's a series so huge, I couldn't help but say it all. Ooh. But its hugeness is mostly... Hey, what are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm just writing my preemptive counter-argument about how you're wrong about my favorite game of all time and the best game ever.
Oh, okay. Well, don't you think that's a little, I don't know, closed-minded?
Keep that in mind. Him calling other people closed-minded. And as you can see, people who disagree with
I mean, I
him
get you probably liked this game as a kid,
sort
but...
of gross, fat, sweaty.
But isn't it time we looked at it critically and made a fair analysis of how...
No!
That's what this is all about, folks. Aaron is all about looking at things critically and making a fair analysis. And, man, we really should be watching the Majora's Mask one. But I can't put myself through it. Genuinely. If you've got the stomach for it, I would say go and watch the Majora's Mask Let's Play. I cannot put myself through it again. It is nightmarish to watch.
I finished it.
I did not. Well, they didn't fucking finish the game, though, did they? They pussied out before the end of it. Thank you, Iguana Boy, for the $2. Kobe's moving into Buckingham Palace. You know, the crown is weak right now. Now is the time to attack. I have raised an army. I'm not going to lie. It's mostly of soft toys. But I think their softness means they can absorb a lot of impact from enemy weapons.
Okay, ask anybody about Zelda. Anyone can tell you what makes a Zelda game, and what a game needs to be a Zelda game. But is that description you'll get really what describes a Zelda game at its core? Is it possible that following this formula might actually be missing the entire point of what makes Zelda awesome? Or even what makes a sequel awesome? I mean, Zelda's a game where you swing a fucking sword at some pigs or whatever, and there's bombs, triangles. Got 3 triangles. You win! In Zelda, you were an adventurer, and, well, seriously, that much wasn't even explained. You were just a green dude. Walk to a cave. Old dude goes, hey, take this. You're like, okay, it's a sword. You swing it at monsters that shoot rocks and shit at you, and you have a...
See, this is all good, nicely edited, very, very nice. So we're going to skip ahead a bit. Get to his actual points about... Oh, let's see him yell again. That's always fun.
Okay, beat the temple. Okay,
Let's see his actual points about Ocarina of Time.
Not your fucking servant. Why do you give me this world to explore and have a good time in, and then you tell me to do these super specific things? You don't throw a 6-year-old into a sandbox and say, hey, you can only make poopy castles. You know when you take wet sand and you just let it drip on top of a pile of...
So you're likening yourself to a 6-year-old, very nice.
Sand? It's a poopy castle. I mean, exploration still exists in Link to the Past, and God knows it's required to beat it. But if a game is telling you to do specific things with marks on a map and a sequence of which things to do and specific instructions, you're not discovering a world. You're being taken on a tour. You're no longer a pioneer adventurer, you're a guest at Disneyland. Here's your ticket. Be sure to check out Space Mountain Indiana Jones before you leave. Guess Goofy's weight! Win a prize!
120 pounds? No. It's too low.
The whole game, it feels a bit more
What?
processed.
Okay, I'm not sure I get that trick. Thank you, Smash Productions, for the 20 Ozbucks. A couple of Aussie dollars in there. Very happy about that. I don't have anything clever to say, just wanted to support. Well, thank you for the support. It is much appreciated. I too have nothing clever to say. I'm just here to laugh at Aaron Hansen making a fool of himself. Thank you, Iguana Boy, for the 5 Dora. I'll never forget the time on Kiwi Farms I saw someone called Cad Icarus a cuck because he was a stepdad. Now I've got my issues with Cad Icarus. I'm not a huge fan. Having said that, he's certainly not a cuck. As far as I know, he's not a cuck. A cuck is somebody like Will Smith. Or this, no, I'm not going to say. Some guy I know in real life that I don't like also turned out to be a cuck, and that was really a liberating thing for me. I'm sure it was liberating for his girlfriend as well, but for me it was nice to know that somebody I hate lets, his other men have sex with his girlfriend. Because I'm closed-minded, like all people who don't like Aaron Hansen.
It feels a bit more planned. You have a mission, and the mission is laid out for you. And that kind of thing is fine. I mean, I go to Disneyland like 6 times a year. I fucking love the Blue Bayou restaurant. They got
Who
great...
the fuck goes to Disneyland 6 times a year? This guy made of money. Fucking hell. That's just jealousy. That's all that is. Just flagrant jealousy. Alright, make your stupid arguments about Ocarina of Time so we can move on.
creates a strange disconnect from the world around you. It changes the camera angle from what you're used to exploring the world in, and that shifts your entire focus and outlook. It segments the game into 2 pieces. This is the combat piece, this is the world exploring piece. They don't mix. Put them in a room together, they get into an argument.
Hey, fuck you! Hey, fuck you too!
Dude, guys, can't we just get along?
What do you think this is? Link to the past?
Like the man says, in the old Zelda games, those 2 pieces were linked. There were segments where you had to fight off enemies and explore the rooms simultaneously.
Yeah,
it was much easier to manage it all, and now it's complicated and puts you in an unfair situation. What the f...
How is it complicated? How is the combat remotely complicated? You go from place to place. Combat's easy as shit.
What the heck was that all about?
Z-targeting also puts a damper on throwaway enemies like bats, who were fun to kill in previous Zeldas, but are now a pain in the goddamn ass since you have to individually focus on each one and precisely hit them. It'd be like if you wanted to kill a bunch of ants in your house by stomping on them, but instead of doing that, you pointed a slingshot at each one individually.
Except the game doesn't force you to do that, Aaron. You're not forced to... I can't believe I'm still on this video. I haven't even made it to Game Grumps yet. I just wanted to look at his points from Ocarina, but he keeps saying stupid shit. You're not forced to fight in any particular way in the game. Especially not for those kind of enemies. Yes, certain ones that have certain attack buttons, but the disposable enemies, yeah, you can fight them all. You can use Din's Fire and burn them all. Not with the birds, of course, because that'll set them on fire, but you can spin the sword around, you can attack them with the sword, you can throw the boomerang at them, as he showed in the footage there. There are different ways to fight. You don't just have to go, yeah, I'm going to individually target each one. That's probably the smartest way to do it, but the game doesn't force you to. It's weird to say it forces you.
On the flip side, complicated enemies are a total joy to fight. But the issue then comes up of how they're even designed.
Okay, so as I mentioned before,
A lot of the difficulty is...
Thank you, Hunter Crunch, for the $40. That is extremely generous. I really appreciate that, man. And I'm not just saying that. I was worried about today because I'm supposed to be at work, and I was worried it was going to be another day of not being able to make any cash. So I really appreciate you doing that for me, bro. To be honest, Game Grumps is my other favourite YouTube channel besides yours. Well, there's no accounting for taste, but it's okay to not like them. And it's okay for you to like them, of course. Sorry to hear about your work troubles. It's okay. It's just a strike on the trains, that's all, and it will eventually end. And just, if anyone gives a shit, I don't like to be political on this channel. If anyone gives a shit, I don't support the train strikes at all. I think there are better ways to lash out at your employer that if you don't like your employer than taking it out on paying customers and fucking up other people's money. And it's cool that you like Game Grumps. I just really don't. I used to like their old stuff, though.
waiting. There is so much.
In fact, I was a massive fan of Game Grumps in the John era. Even that, some of that hasn't aged tremendously well, but neither's my stuff. You know, a lot of my early stuff's pretty bad.
Goddamn waiting. In Ocarina, every enemy has a period where they just stand around and do fucking nothing, and attacking them during this time is useless. Deku Scrub, Stalfos, Lizardmen, Skulltulas, Wolf Dudes,
Skulltula. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of having to say this to people. It's a spider, Aaron. It's a spider, right? And it's a skull that's also a spider. And the second half of its name is Tula, like a certain type of extremely well-known spider. You know, the tarantula.
Naruto's clan?
Oh, it's not called that, is it? It's not called the tarantula.
Waiting is not a difficult thing to do, but it creates the illusion of difficulty because it takes up your time. And that's all it does. A fight feels like an ordeal when you have to devote a decent
So basically, his argument against the fighting is that he is impatient.
ability to fight it. Additionally, the nature of his attack pattern requires you to be aware of your surroundings. You can lure him to attack pillars, which yield hearts to replenish your life, which is another layer of depth to the battle. This is the kind of enemy design Ocarina needed so much more of.
Now, I don't know if he does it in Ocarina of Time, because I don't remember the Ocarina of Time playthrough that well, but pay attention to the fact he's praising this. In fact, I'm going to spoil it because he might not do it in the Ocarina of Time one, but I know he does it in the Majora's Mask one. These Iron Knuckles, he's talking about what a great designed enemy it is and how it needed more of that, right? He's like, oh, we need we need more design like this. He fucking hates these in practice. In fact, he's consistently killed by them in the Majora's Mask playthrough because he doesn't bother getting heart pieces. So they cleave about 4 hearts off you at a time, and he immediately just fails at it and complains.
A merging of combat and world.
Seen here, a white wolfos, the fastest mini boss to die. You're not wrong. If you actually attack it right, there's a moment where it opens up. I think when it shows, it spins around and shows you its back, or when it opens up, I can't remember. You just do like a sword thrust and just kill it, or you can do a jumping attack maybe. I don't remember. I'm not the best at Zelda, but I know it's a quite easy enemy to kill.
You are still very aware of your surrounding in each.
He said Majora's Mask was his favorite in the Ocarina of Time playthrough. Oh fuck, man, he hates Majora's Mask. Actually, we might watch his cringy video rather than watch the Let's Play. But there's a cringy video they showed during the Let's Play where he like whines, and I'm sure there's a mirror of it on YouTube where it's him in front of it to camera just whining about Majora's Mask, how much he hates it, and it's so cringy.
Set piece, even during combat, and the world around you affects your combat. I feel that this particular battle shows how Ocarina could have had an even better combat world connection than Link to the Past, or even the original Zelda, but chose to save it only for many bosses and some boss battles. Could have been every enemy. In any case, the nature of Z targeting forced Zelda to be more combat-centric, and with it, the world was forced to change.
Excuse me.
But it didn't. You still push blocks, only now you can't push them when you're engaged in combat, and you still open doors by shooting slingshots at eyeballs in the wall. Is that a puzzle? Like, seriously, is that a puzzle? Is looking around the room and finding an eyeball on a wall really super fun for people?
It's not a puzzle, no. What that is called is search and find, which is a piece of game design. It's a perfectly normal thing to have in a game. It's a very common way of engaging the brain, similar to what a puzzle does, but it's not a puzzle, no, to answer your question. Something which broke £5, thank you very much. Did you know that Clint Eastwood's first film appearance was in Tarantula? It's dumb, right? It makes you sound like an idiot. Like, it can't just be me that thinks people sound really dumb when they say Skulltula.
Like, the game is 3D now, so everything isn't laid out before you like a map anymore. So I get that there's this sense that you walk into a room and aren't getting all the information about the room right away, but is stopping your forward motion, stopping everything, to look for a diamond to whack that's in a soulless crevice in the wall so you can open a door that leads to another room with a locked door and some other silly open sesame trick? Is that fun? Is this what you want?
You know, so there's not an objective answer to this. Is that fun? It is for me, and it's not for you. That's fine. But again, you acting like, oh, that's not a fucking puzzle. It's not, nor is it presented as one. It is search and find, which, again, is a piece of game design in the same way that combat is not a puzzle or platforming is not a puzzle.
Hey, come on, man. It's not that bad. I mean,
Shh, Skyward Sword. Seriously, I'm doing like a show.
I know. I just figured I'd give my 2 cents.
I don't care. Nobody likes you. You took fun and made it unfun. How'd you even do that? Maybe I should go douse for a better game, huh?
Hey, man, that's low.
So's my interest in playing you again. Oh, shit! Burn! Burn!
What
So
am I
I'm just
looking
really
at
proud
here?
of what I've done today. Plus, I really hate you. All right, let me explain something. A puzzle is something you have all the information for. The only thing standing between you and the solution is your own ability to put the pieces together in the right way.
Yep.
The satisfaction you obtain from solving a puzzle is from the aha moment. when the pieces fit and you have only yourself to blame for it. If you're missing a piece, how are you supposed to even get to a conclusion? You rack your brain, run in circles, go, what do I fucking do? Until you find the last piece on a whim and suddenly it all makes sense. You say, well, shit!
That
Or,
is still
come
a puzzle.
on! The
That's-
satisfaction doesn't come from the door opening, it comes from the puzzle itself.
Again, sometimes you don't have all pieces of a puzzle till later. Literally, the entire genre of survival horror is built on that. Like, oh god, this is frustrating to watch.
Puzzle itself isn't satisfying, well, there you go. The puzzle itself isn't satisfying. You see, in the original Zelda, you'd walk into a room, the doors would lock, but 5 cape horse sword dude looking guys who are fucking hard as shit surround you. They follow you around when they see you, you can only attack them from the sides or the back. You gotta find vantage points, ins, outs, manage your health, dodge them when they gang up. It's daunting.
So that requires a lot of patience, which is something you were just complaining about needing in the combat in Ocarina of Time.
It's interesting, it engages you, and it's really easy to understand. And because of all this, it's satisfying when you beat them. A door opening is like, oh, okay, cool, the door opened. You're not like, fucking finally the door. But look, that's not to say puzzles or whatever can't exist in Ocarina of Time's combat-centric universe. But sliding spiked death pucks coming out from around the corner you can't see is just bad fucking design. It's bad.
What do you mean you can't see them? Aaron, you're just bad at the game. Alright, I think I've seen enough of his criticisms of Ocarina of Time. I'm not going to bother showing his Mega Man one, but in the Mega Man one he also goes on about how good it is to figure things out through gameplay and not have text tell you. That bites him in the ass in his Wind Waker and Majora's Mask playthrough. But we're going to take a look at Ocarina of Time now.
Hey everyone, Russ here. If you enjoyed Barry and I playing Pokemon Art Academy, which will be back soon,
Ro- I don't
you might
even
wanna
know
check
who that
out my
is.
weekly art
Shut
Twitch
up.
a stream.
So
Anyway, guys, enjoyed
that
today's game grub.
People are aware, right? I have now played quite a few Zelda games, but I didn't start playing any. I hadn't touched a Zelda game in my life until I was 20 years old. All right, and the first one I played was Majora's Mask, and it has became one of my favorite games. When I first completed Majora's Mask, I didn't lie and say, do you know what, like...
Yeah, he fully fucking lied about Majora's Mask, didn't he?
Right, because like I have never managed to get the Fierce Deity's Mask, and I completed the game.
I have.
With the with the very hard boss battle with the Skull Kid at the end of Majora's Mask. But I would never lie about it. But apparently Aaron, absolute king of Let's Plays, has gotten the Fierce Deity's Mask on a numerous occasions whilst playing the game. Don't really believe it.
No. I don't believe it for a second. It's very clearly a lie.
Yeah.
Oh, I played the shit out on the Majora's Mask playthrough at the first episode. He's like, I played the shit out of this when I was a kid. And I was like, no, you didn't, because you're constantly discovering things about the game that you hate. So, no, you didn't. Oh, man, what do I do here? I was like, you apparently played the shit out of it and 100%ed it. Except, he says he got all the masks when he was a kid, but he won't do any of the side quests. He doesn't get the Bomber's Notebook.
Yeah, he spends the whole game, and he hasn't even got the Bomber's Notebook.
I swear in the first episode, he's like, everything's centered around the Bomber's Notebook is the best stuff in this game, and then proceeds to not get it. It's a very frustrating thing to be fair, I don't think you can beat the game without getting the Bomber's Notebook, but you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't use it. Because you have to get it to get into the observatory, but like, he doesn't actually use it. Whew.
First episode. Peace.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the game Grump.
Also, this is such a petty thing for me, but I just never got used to hearing Danny's voice in the theme song. Like, to me, it always sounds weird without John singing it. They should have changed the theme song, I don't know.
What are we playing, Dan?
Oh, I don't know, Aaron. Just maybe your favorite game of all fucking time.
Is it my favorite game of all time?
You better believe it is, baby.
Oh my God.
Who's that riding over the sunset moon, a non-distinguishable ball of gas
It's Kratos,
and rock?
the God of War. We're playing God of War.
It's Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina. Wait,
Wait, hold on.
is it Ocarina or Ocarina?
It's whatever you want it to be, dude.
No, it's
I'm
not.
pretty
It's
sure
Ocarina.
in the Starbomb song we sing, the Hero of
You
Rhyme.
say Ocarina
Yes.
when you say it.
And you say Ocarina,
yeah.
right?
Well, I don't even know if I do say Ocarina
It is Ocarina, just so we're clear. It's words have correct pronunciations. It's Ocarina.
at all.
So we definitely do not. We're not in sync on that, but that's okay.
Ocarina to rescue the
Yeah,
princess.
yeah.
That's you.
Jeez.
All right, welcome to Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
I don't know who these files are.
I don't know who Buttface is,
Gonna go
but
ahead
it's
and
not us.
claim. So who's our guy?
Thank you, Willie, for the £10. 10 Scorch pounds. That's proper legal tender. None of your English bastard money. I swear, all these guys with animated avatars in their videos have the exact same voice. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I saw somebody post there's a clip from one of the Avengers movies. I think it's Infinity War. One of them's like, "Did we just lose?" It was that with when the cartoon furry dragon avatar folds its arms on YouTube. I'm like, yes. But yeah, thank you very much. Iguana Boy, thank you for the $5. I remember Spaz Kid. Am I allowed to say that? Another Newgrounds lad said he beat Ocarina of Time without the tunics when he was on Only Plays. Naturally, nobody believed him. Yeah, you probably could, but I don't know.
You need the tunic
For the fire temple.
Yeah.
For the fire temple, you need it. I think you could maybe do the water temple without it, but it'd be fucking hard. I don't know. See if anyone out there's ever done the water temple without the blue tunic. I'm doubtful.
I don't know, Aaron. You have the controller, so it is your decision.
So what do you think they're going to call him? I can't remember what they call him.
I remember.
Now, anything other than
because you were hovering on
Sebulba is
S,
a
it
waste
just
of
came
time.
back to me. Slurm.
Slurp.
Yay.
As much as that is like a frustratingly bad, that's like non-joke, I can't criticize them for that because the kind of shit. If you guys follow me on Twitch, it's the kind of shit I do on there. I'm like, every single character is called Sebulba on every Let's Play that I do, and it's a bad joke, and I'm sorry.
I love it.
I'm not really sorry.
Here goes the Legend of Slurp.
Let's fucking do it.
The
All right.
Ocarina of Time.
I'll hold off on my story.
So
So we're gonna skip
Wait,
forward
hold
to
on. Can I work
gameplay
on my
because
working
who
on my
cares?
voiceover stuff?
Yeah, go
Are
ahead.
you guys desperate to hear these guys reading text written by other people? Are you desperate to hear that? And probably not passing any real commentary on it? Because I'll admit I'm not desperate to hear that. So then in mind, let's go to the
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so
a lot
Grumps.
of the beginning of the game
We're the Game Grumps.
is just
All right, Aaron. It's time for your ultimate decision.
I don't know, man.
Oh, welcome back to Game Grumps, by the way.
Oh, welcome back. Hi.
Hello.
You don't need this, Aaron.
Blue or yellow?
You did a whole fucking video. Right. You did an entire video on your criticisms of this game, right? You don't need to go and get a tutorial on how icons work. Come on.
Icons. Well, yellow is like warm.
Just push a button.
Blue is really cool. And like there's already so much blue on the screen right now. So I feel like yellow might be better.
Do it.
Oh, but
God damn it.
Dan. I don't know.
You're killing me.
I'm gonna go with eeny meeny miny mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go.
My
Eeny
mother
meeny
said
miny
to
mo.
pick
My mother said to pick the very best one, and you are definitely.
Great content, guys. I'm so glad you included this. What has this got? 2.5 million views. Excellent. Well deserved, boys. Keep living your best life.
The not at all, but maybe you are the right.
So this video is 15 minutes long, right? I wonder how long of it how much of it rather is spent
My mother
One.
said
Oh,
again
fuck
after
me.
that she was
This is unbearable.
busy and needed some spaghetti, so I made her some, and she
God.
You know that your episodes are only 15 minutes long, right?
was like, maybe if I make some lemonade, I'll be able to make a decision a little bit more better than I would if I didn't have some
Aaron,
lemonade.
I'm gonna pick you up and throw you out the fucking window.
My blood sugar is really low, so it's hard to make decisions. Yellow.
So somebody just posted in the chat that what should take a second takes a minute, and yeah, there we are. Yes, look, over a minute, including if we take the intro out, yeah, it's probably about a minute. So that's going to set the tone, really, for this entire Let's Play. Things that should be over like that are dragged out.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you already know that. You know what? I almost feel like that should be a cold opening instead of the actual show. I'm disappointed in us if that's 1/10 of this episode.
That's okay.
Sorry, everyone.
That's
We'll
okay,
go long
Danny.
this time.
I'm also disappointed.
Killing me.
I gotta
I
get
don't
some
accept
coins,
your
dude.
apology.
Okay.
That's all, or rupees, whatever the fuck they call them.
Okay, cool.
There's probably a easier way to get them around here somewhere,
Yep.
but whatever.
Can you just pick that dude up with the rock and throw him like as a power move?
Look, I wish, okay, but this game is not as fucking great as you think it is.
Whoa, all right.
Okay. If you can't even simply
Hop
pick
across
up this
those
fucking
stones there
guy,
and you'll get
what the hell's his name?
5
Rocky?
rupees.
Jim?
I don't know.
Billy Bob? I don't even know his name. Jacob?
But I listed some options, so if he
Yeah.
is deciding on one, he can go from
There
there.
you go.
George Clinton?
Oh God, if I was named George
Clinton?
George Clinton Avedon.
Would you
Oh.
own it?
Oh, are you? Would I own it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Be
so
like
let's get to
fucking
some actual
hashtag
gameplay,
blessed.
right? So there's not much.
Susie
to
and
do
I
at
are
the
gonna put
moment,
up
so
an
why don't we go to
affirmation
the
like
inside of
sign
the
in our
Deku tree?
house that
I think that's
says
the thing to do, right?
I swear he doesn't exist.
It's just you. You're a very talented.
So we are approaching 30 minutes into the Let's Play, and they are now arriving inside the Deku tree.
voice actor.
Thank you. I like to throw my voice out. I'm like Phil Hendry. I'm like him of the internet Let's Play era. You know Phil Hendry, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Would you rather get shot in the chest
Do you really?
or be strapped to
No.
a chair
Okay.
and forced to
Link,
watch the
you
yellow
got
blue
my nut.
decision on repeat for hours?
Enjoy that nut
Death.
inside of me.
Link, I need you to take the ladder down to my prostate and apply pressure.
Lots of it.
Oh, by the way, if anyone who does follow me on Twitch is interested, I'm going to be doing when I get. I'm going away for a while abroad. When I get back, I'm doing a 3-heart run of Ocarina of Time because it's a fun game, and this their trashing of it makes me want to play it more. So I'm not going to get any heart pieces. I'll play just like Aaron Hansen, not get any heart pieces. But I'm also not going to collect heart containers after the battles. Basically, going to be doing. Going to be Dark Soulsing it a little bit. Okay, that's my mic's turned up almost all the way. There we go. Hopefully that's fixed the problem.
Just keep pushing.
Don't-
And if you hear me go, oh, it's not pain. Just keep pushing. I can climb the vines.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I'm pretty powerful.
Yeah. I wouldn't have
That's what I
have
use
guessed
my
that was
giant
something you
monkey
could climb
hands
up.
for.
It looked too flat.
Well, that's why Navi said.
Oh,
hey,
thank
should
you,
climb
Willie,
up
for
it,
the
please.
£2.
okay.
Never forget the legend
Does
of the
that a lot in this game.
Dooku tree. What makes the Dooku tree thing funny is not that he's wrong, it's just the confidence with which he says it.
The Great Dooku Tree.
Yeah. The Great Dooku Tree. I've heard it so many times in editing. And, yeah, fucking hilarious. That was the last episode I edited. I'm having other people edit them now because editing is such a fucking pain.
Toodly toodly. Look up his skirt.
You found it. Kind of fucked up that treasure chest was made of wood. Another tree. Inside of me. A tree.
You know what? It's a pretty good joke.
In fact, this whole inside of me is made of tree.
Yeah. Kind of fucked up.
Oh, you can stand in front of it and press A. Pay attention to what. Yeah, I know. I've played this a million times. God damn.
Yeah, you're frustrated. This is another thing that's just such an odd thing to get upset about. You're frustrated because the game's telling you how to play it. Now, I know you don't like that in games, although apparently you get really mad when you have to figure out how to beat a boss. I'm sure we'll run into that at some point. But what really bugs me about this is him going, yeah, I know I've played it a million times. Yes, but everyone plays it for the first time at some point. And most people, at least back then, of course nowadays a lot of younger people will play it for the first time. But when it was a new game, a lot of kids were playing it for the first time. It was the first game of its kind, the first 3D Zelda game, the first of this sort of 3D adventure to be properly put out there. So the entire design, I mean, games like this now are Zelda clones, you know? So the whole purpose of this design, people didn't have a clue how it worked. So just being told, yes, wait for the button to say open and press the corresponding color on your controller, people just wouldn't, some people would have figured it out on their own. A lot of them were kids. So it's the first dungeon. Of course it's going to be a tutorial. The entire dungeon is a glorified tutorial. Stop complaining.
Navi, please. Oh, did you just go into my head?
Yeah.
Just fly right into my forehead?
Into that giant ass hat you're wearing.
God damn, dude.
Whoa.
This motherfucker.
Did you just kick on yours in target dance? Oh, is that an Octorok?
It's a Deku scrub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yo, scrub! Talk to me, bitch!
Forgive me, master.
The irony of Aaron yelling "Yo, scrub" at someone.
I'll give you a clue. Will you let me go?
Yes, I will.
When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold that forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall.
Oh my goodness.
I can't guarantee it will work, though. If the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bored. Wah!
This is just basic game design they're complaining about. Yeah,
Thanks for your
100%.
shit heart.
Damn, is that a container? No.
No, it's just gives me some hearts.
Oh, okay.
Fucking dookie heart right there.
It was pretty nice of it.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Dude, if I could
Fucking
shit out
hell.
for my
How do you,
friends, I'd be doing it
God,
all
how
the
do you
time.
I
fail
do
at
it constantly.
platforming?
Yeah.
I'm
In the dungeon
every
that
day,
teaches you how the
honestly.
platforming
Christmas,
works.
In fact,
In a
Vernon
game you've
was
apparently
amazing
played a
when
million
Mr.
times
using-
and complain about telling you how to play. You fucked that jump up. DSP didn't fuck that up in his playthrough.
my
Yes, I've watched many DSP playthroughs of many games. I'm a sick man and I need help.
ninja jitsu to
To be fair, DSP is way better at Majora's Mask than these guys are. It's actually fucking... and he's bad at Majora's Mask. But it's fucking startling how much better he is than these two.
do that. Here, Kevin, put that up right now.
Oh.
Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna take a quick pause.
Wasn't that entertaining?
I don't know what it was.
I got the fairy slingshot.
Okay.
It was a picture of me. It was a video of me doing ninja jitsu of my poop.
Sorry about that, guys. That was Logan coming in. I just wanted to update him with news about the house hunting and everything. So yeah, today I'm going to go put a deposit down this afternoon. After the stream, as a matter of fact. What's going on in the chat? Thank you, Iguana Boy, for the $2. I think Aaron wrote Zelda's death. Yeah, he never could. It was that the one with the Kakiri sword. I never could find the Kakiri sword. I'm pretty sure that was.
Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah. No, Zelda's death. Wait, was it?
I think so.
There was.
No, I'm glad I never watched Game Grumps. What did I miss? Everyone's like freaking out in the chat. What did I miss? Oh well.
Ninja jitsu.
Not the here comes the jump kick, right?
So no,
Something different.
no.
You couldn't cut that lip smacking sound out. Do you have an idea how much lip smacking I cut out of Bad Creepypasta? That's a big part of the edit.
I create poop. It's my ninja jutsu.
Like obviously on live streaming you can't cut it out, and I apologize. But like, oh, I think I missed it because I think I took my headphones out while it was still playing for a moment.
So happy for you.
Thank you, man.
Was it just racist?
The fairy slingshot.
The fuck did Toby just send me? Overwatch 2 is out today. So, I'm gonna have to mute that though for copyright. Ah, it's my own voice. What the fuck's going on? Stop! Oh my god, I'm such a fucking boomer. Okay, so Toby sent me this video. Overwatch 2 is out today, and it's the opening to American Dad, except he doesn't leap out of bed, he just keeps sleeping. Very funny. Funny stuff. Thank you,
Whoa!
Toby. Thank you,
Did you
Toby
shoot that
Mitchell.
fairy
Very
out
cool.
of the sky?
No, that was Navi, dude.
Oh.
Navi, like.
Oh,
points
Toby
out
got recognized for Grey Sea the other day, so kudos, good for him.
Shit for me.
Oh.
She's
I
like,
saw
check
that.
out this fucking
Yeah, I
ladder
did.
over here. Isn't that interesting?
I thought there was just a random other fairy floating around, and you were like, "Gotcha, bitch."
There can be only one in my world.
He was holding up that ladder, so now that falls.
He was a yellow fairy. Ugh. People hate
Whoa,
yellow
whoa, whoa. Oh, nice.
Fuck you.
I like how at this point in the playthrough,
I
Danny
can't
is
believe
quite
I'm finally
optimistic
getting to
about
see
it.
this game after all this time.
He's like, oh, nice. Like he seems to be enjoying
a very
himself.
Condensed version of it right
yeah,
now.
you are cruising right along.
I think I'm gonna.
You are cruising right along, he says. Fucking half an hour. Well, nearly half an hour. Into and they've just got the fucking slingshot.
I'm probably gonna slow down a little bit later because.
Oh, you're cruising through this game.
Familiar for me later on.
Okay.
No,
But,
you aren't.
Like when I replayed this and I played like the
You should be out of
the
this dungeon
water-
by now.
Dark Temple boss, I was like, I don't even fucking remember this.
Wow.
It was very strange.
I will be goddamned.
But this is the first in the light world or whatever.
Whoa. Spooky.
It's a lot like Link to the Past. Like there's like the light world levels.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Three
yeah.
of them, and then there's like the dark world levels, and there's like 6 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I want to kill all these.
That sounds cool.
colors.
Oh, by the way,
So
just
we're
in
going
case
to
anyone's
skip forward a
wondering,
little bit. I just
I
want to see
do intend on finishing A Link Between Worlds at some point.
how far these guys get without running into real trouble.
I can jump, yeah.
What the? Oh. Boy, that was hard for me to tell. I really do have a
Oh
hard
my!
time reading
Okay,
depth.
so you know how I said earlier, you've always got a choice of how to attack enemies. I have no sympathy to anyone who attacks a big sculpture with the sword. Unless you're out of Deku seeds or arrows, depending on whether you're adult or child, you should never use a fucking close range weapon to fight an enemy whose main attack is letting you get close to it and spinning around and knocking you flying. Hit its soft belly from a distance. I figured this out as a very small child the very first time I fought one of these things, and I got too close to it. What the fuck are you using the sword
Perception.
Well,
I thought you
was,
played
like,
this
the
game.
beginning of the era, so like it wasn't perfect.
Right.
You know, like even they had problems with it back then.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they were fucking Nintendo and like geniuses at their craft.
Definitely geniuses. I mean, like, dude, when you think of what was going on in '98 or whenever this was released, like, this is a pretty amazing step forward.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
You see, like, again, like, I fully blame Aaron because Danny's trying to be like, oh, you think about where gaming was back when this game came out. This is such a step forward. And he's right, of course.
Dude, I mean, all the credit that this game gets, like, it totally deserves.
Whoa.
I'm not
Remember him saying that all the credit this game gets, it totally deserves.
saying it's like, it just doesn't have like a whole lot of staying power. In it.
Oh yeah, no. I'm any excuse me. Any praise I give this game will be like just me thinking out loud and will have no like greater like message to you. Like, this is a good game. Like, I don't fucking care.
I don't care either.
Yeah.
Did
Whoa.
I just walk
yeah,
through
you
the-
sure did.
Whoa.
I saw that. Though.
Somehow
it already
you've-
happened.
Whoa.
Imagine being so bad at Ocarina of Time you managed to create glitches that no one's ever seen before.
Can I like redo that?
Some people probably
I think
have
it was
seen
just a
that, but
one-time
I've never
thing.
seen
How
that
did I do
before.
that?
I've never seen anyone
I was just pushing
phase
against
through
the-
one of them.
Whoa!
Never seen anyone do this before.
Okay.
Aaron, you're in my backs.
I'm Boxman. Here I am. I've got a moon and a fairy on my face.
Wait. It's like Han Solo right before the carbonite, like, I know.
Wow. So if you go
This
into
is really
the corner,
fascinating, but could
you
you
just go into the
maybe
box.
I think it only happens once.
could
in a
you
blue
maybe just
moon.
continue the
Like a
dungeon now?
moon, like on this block.
Sure.
Hold on, this guy. Yeah, you can replicate it if you just go. Whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, I guess it's not
Fuck it. I don't give
that
a fuck.
amazing. But still, kind of cool.
Did I discover some new speedrunner tactics? Oh fuck.
I don't see how that would help you accomplish anything
Somebody
fast.
fucking discovered that if you just like hop through.
Oh my god, if you... See, this is what pisses me off about how he doesn't read, right? So, earlier on, he's breezing through all the reading, not reading any of it. Yeah, I've read it. So when you buy the shield, it tells you to tap R to use it, and if you're Z targeting your enemy, or Z targeting, as they say in America where he's from, you can put the shield in front of you while you're moving. Really useful in combat, especially when your enemy has greater reach than you do, which those fucking things do. He just got hit twice when he's only got 3 hearts. So he's down, he's down to 2 hearts. Those things take half a heart off you, I think, when they hit you. He's just got struck twice, just for not using the shield. Just put the you've got a shield. Just use
At some
it.
point, you just warp to the end of the game.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that fucking ridiculous?
It's. I'll never understand how people find this shit. Like, did you just hear about like the Mortal Kombat like screens that they just found in the original arcade game?
What?
Ed Boon, Toasty guy. From,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's the Toasty guy, but
It's either
I can't
Tobias
believe
or
you're using the
Yeah.
sword to fight Skulltulas.
but one of the
I
original
guess if you're
programmers of
speed
the
running the
original
game, that
Mortal
makes
Kombat,
sense, but just oh, it's
has
such an
been saying
odd
for a long
decision.
time there's still some like Easter eggs in that first cabinet game that
Game
people
Grumps
never
can get the
discovered.
Fred
And they
and Barney treatment. Ouch. Okay, just so we're clear, that is a joke that someone else in the chat is making about Game Grumps being sodomized by cavemen.
discovered
I do not support this, but it's funny.
like a week ago or whatever.
Thank you, Iguana Bomb, for the $2 US. Star Bomb music kills my soul. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Screens that you can access before you start the game where you can like watch everybody's ending. You can like change your initials like on the top scores and stuff. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of random cool like inside stuff. But like to get to it, you have to push like block on player 1 10 times,
awful at the
block
combat.
on player 2 5 times, block
They're
on
just
player 1
talking
3 times,
about
block on
Mortal
player 2 2
Kombat.
times, like shit like that.
Yeah, let's skip forward.
But like,
all right, let's go.
we released the covers album. We released
All
like.
right. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in, by the way.
bunch of
Excellent
cover
numbers
videos.
for one of these sorts of streams, a
My
non-Crew
fucking
Bastard
life is
stream. So
different now.
thank you all for being
How
here.
was the show?
It was
So
unbelievably
pointless.
awesome.
It doesn't matter, I suppose, to an extent, the numbers. I'm just letting you guys know that you're appreciated.
Let me just say real quick. Let me say real quick to all the NSP fans out there. I know that's not everyone, so I don't want to like waste too much time on it. But like, just thank you so much for coming out and supporting us at the show.
That's literally what I
and
was just
buying
saying.
The album, like. the
Use
fucking
your
cover
shield.
album
Use your
did a lot
fucking
better
shield. That's
than-
my new song. Use your shield. Aaron, use your shield. And then the backing singers, they're like, Aaron, use your shield. And there's a little clapping thing. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a real hit.
We could have ever fucking dreamed, and it's because of you guys. You support us, and you're amazing, and it means the world. And like the show, you know, for Brian and I, and all the twerp guys, like collectively, we've all been in the music industry for.
I agree. It's more sometimes probably better to watch a compilation of them failing at things. But, you know, I might notice something that they didn't notice on those compilations. Plus, with the compilation, it's kind of shooting fish in a barrel because you're just watching the worst of someone. I think in this context, I'm watching the full playthrough. So I am skipping ahead a little, but I'm getting the context rather than just being like, yeah, here's them being bad.
For like
I don't know.
60
I hope that makes sense. It probably doesn't. It makes sense to me.
years, you know, like you put them all the years together. Probably not that much, but like close to it. And that was.
Would you rather
the
read an
best show
Aaron
we've
x
ever
Danny fanfic or a
played,
Biden x
like,
Trump
for all
fanfic?
of us, yeah.
Biden Trump, not
was
even
like-
close. Not even
it was
close.
packed. It was like
Jesus
4,500
Christ.
people.
Why would the button that swings your... Oh,
Like 1,000 people got
Come
turned
on,
away at the
dude.
door. We were told.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wait, how many people were there?
but those buttons are nowhere near each
I
other.
mean,
You've
I
mapped
guess
that to bottom C,
5,500
dude.
showed
Come
up.
on.
I know, unbelievable. And like, so
Definitely
thank you to all of
the
you, especially the
Biden
people
Trump
that couldn't get in. I'm sorry.
I remember how the debates used to go, you know, with those two. It's hilarious. It's like, hey, you shut up, man, you dog-faced ponies. No, listen, Joe. I solved the Goblin King's riddles 3. You didn't solve them. I did. No, I let me tell you about those. I solved them, the riddles, and America. I learned about mithril. You don't have mithril, Joe. I've got mithril. That's exactly how they went.
About that.
So I imagine
We
their
just
sex
didn't have
talk
any
would be a lot
control
like
over
that. Probably
and,
less mithril,
isn't it
at least from
unreal?
Trump.
And the other amazingly cool thing.
Where
and
am I?
I'll never. I had in-ear monitors for the first
You're having sex with me, Mr. President. That's why you're. Oh, right, good.
time ever
Yeah.
during that show.
less mithril
Like,
and more
for anyone who
about
doesn't
how
know,
you
like,
develop,
most
mithrils.
professional singers,
I don't
like,
get it,
if you
and
see
I
their
don't
ears,
need
they
to.
probably have like something that looks like earplugs with a wire connected to them, and what that is like it's a mix of what's going on stage.
When did you lose interest in Game Grumps? Quite early on. In fact, I remember Toby cracking a joke at me from Game Grumps, which killed me, and I'd already kind of stopped watching it. I still listen to some of the remixes and things, but I'd basically stopped watching it by that point.
Being pumped.
I'd only watch if they were playing a game that I was very interested in seeing them make fun of, but even then I wasn't... I sell those riddles fat. Thank you, Iguana Boy, for the $2. I sell those riddles fat, he says.
Directly into your ears. So you can hear everything perfectly. You can hear your own voice. They have stage monitors too, but they're not as good. You know, you can't hear yourself as well. And sometimes they don't have anything. Like when we did the Steel Panther show.
Would Biden be considered in the proper mind to give consent? Though that depends. I mean, they did say that that Barbara Chandler wasn't, demented. So I think it's a very, very high bar of demented you have to reach.
You're just singing and you can't hear your fucking voice at all. You're just like, I hope this is right.
Yeah.
You know, and it's this. I'd never used in-ear monitors because I couldn't afford them before, and that was the first time. And like, I almost wanted to cry during the show because it was the first time I'd ever performed where I could actually hear myself. And I was like, oh my god, it's like the difference between like.
What are you talking about?
Black room where you can't see shit, and then it with the light on.
That's fucking rad, dude.
It felt so good. And the other cool thing about
I don't know why.
Is that
your commentary is more strange than the one in the video. Well, I apologize. I don't care.
Whoa.
Dude, it's Goma.
Are you friend or foe?
I'm here to help. I am parasitic armored arachnid Goma.
Let me hug you.
Now, you know you have to stun Goma, right? Why would that work? So, this is why you need to read, Aaron. This is why you have to read. Because earlier on in the dungeon, someone told you in order to administer the coup de grace, as they say, to Queen Goma, you have to attack her when she's stunned. Now, you know, if you'd read the nuts that you picked up, they say they are used to stun enemies. So just flashbang her when she comes at you and then fucking chop the eyeball. Again, something I figured out on my first playthrough. When I was a small child. When I was in fucking primary school.
So I'll just finish this up real quick. That's...
You can say whatever you want, dude. This is the first boss.
Oh,
so
cool.
Not super hard.
The mix goes right into your ears, but they're such effective earplugs because they're custom made to fit into your ear that they block out all other sound.
Very
so
nice.
like there was one part of the concert.
Okay, yep. Now,
actually,
very good.
Everybody
Okay,
Wants to
yes,
Rule the World,
I'm very glad he did. I had a feeling he was not going to use the sling. Darkseidfield doesn't use the slingshot. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Okay, not a bad attempt at the boss. So I'm going to criticize them any more at that. Okay, so let's get a little further along. Apparently I've tried to watch them. Fabulous Fire. I've tried to watch that one. Wait, Decker Nuts? Yeah, literally when she comes at you, hit the ground with the Decker Nuts, it stuns her, then chop her in the face. Alright, so apparently I've tried watching that episode before, Fabulous Fire. Let's go to the one before it, Exploding Eyebrows.
Hey, I'm Grumps.
We're a little further through the game now.
And we're the Game Grumps.
Hey.
Thank you, Iguana Boy, for the $2. Aaron doesn't grab the nuts because that'd be gay. He does seem like the sort who would be bothered by that, doesn't he? Like, oh, that's gay. Yeah, instead of just being like, yep, gay. Okay, that's funny. Okay, 15, 17, 14, 14, 11, 11, 11. So I'm just counting. I can't be asked to count up how many minutes it is. But as you can see, quite a few minutes into the game. And I just realized he's at part fucking 10. These videos are between 10 and 15 minutes in length. And he's still got Zelda's letter? Like, how he... What?
Why is a peanut neither a pea nor a nut?
It's a legume.
It's a legume. Which is another one of my favorite words, actually.
Legume?
I was talking to my friend Hannah about that, like, your
what it is a
favorite
nut.
words.
Thank you, Kuko Chad, for the $5. Hey, it's been a while. How have you been? I've been alright. Just about to put a holding deposit down on our house. But I missed work today because of these fucking train strikes. So I'm really, really grateful of people like yourselves for tossing me a couple of coins into my begging hat. So thank you.
And your favorite word is legume?
No, my favorite word is shrub.
Shrub, that's right.
But I'm also partial to mystical.
Mystical's a good word.
Yeah, it is a good word. It's a word that somehow like
That was amazing. Right, so some of you may have missed what happened there. I'll walk you through it. So Aaron, in his video about Ocarina of Time, was complaining about enemies take too long to come out. So the scrubs, they disappear into the things, right? Now, they're not very good at popping back up again if you're standing next to them, so it's best to keep them at a distance. So he's standing there trying to use a close combat, or essentially a melee weapon, on the scrub, which of course is hiding. It's not working, so he gets a bit of distance. Then it pops out, at which point he, rather than jumping at it or using the shield, he then tries to use a long-range weapon, which he probably should have done in the first place, and it's too late. He's left it too late, and he gets shot. Just bad. Just really bad. Just brainless.
What it's trying
brainless
to
gameplay.
say, you know?
Oh, yeah. It sounds mystical.
Yeah. But she mentioned corduroy as a good one. And I'm like,
Corduroy.
that is a good
Hold
one.
on, is he just now getting...
Yeah.
He's just
Especially
getting
since I have-
Saria's song
Did you
now.
have that, the children's book, Corduroy?
Oh my god, how are you this bad at
I
this
wonder,
game?
like...
If he's supposed to be a mute.
Well, no, because there are parts where they're like, "What's your name?" "Oh, Link," and it's like,
yeah.
"Hoo hoo."
Hoo.
Did you learn an ocarina song from Saria?
Okay, that's so it's funny because the owl has a gay stereotype voice. Hysterical. It's just so funny. Space Cowboys. Part 33. Apparently I've tried watching this one. Did I leave a comment? Let's find out. Comment. I did not comment.
All right, welcome back, Link.
Welcome back to Exhausted Link Butt.
He's a little tired.
In your face.
Key. Yay. The thing is, I don't remember where that key goes now.
Oh, crap.
No,
Well,
crap, yeah.
Wait, how are you at the forest?
I know where the key is.
Have you not killed? You've not killed enough.
Good thing you listened to me.
You've not killed enough sculptures to get.
We just came around the corner. He was just fucking
dead.
hiding on the corner. And he
Amazing.
was like, there I am.
It's like, maybe I'll just lie down right here.
You've not got enough sculptures at this point in the game to
Okay.
get more rupees.
So where the
Also,
fuck-
wait,
I'm in the corner,
how many
dude, like,
fucking hearts has he got?
there
Let's have a
I
look at
am.
that again.
Maybe I'll just lie down right here. This looks like some comfortable.
6 hearts, and he's at the forest temple. We're on part 33. What was he doing for all that time? Because it clearly wasn't doing fucking side quests. Because he's only got 6 hearts. And he's only got 99 rupees. Thank you, Dr. Theo, for the $2 US. Appreciate that. This guy will probably hate Sekiro. Do you mean I probably will? Or I assume you mean me. I don't know who that is. And I probably will.
Sekiro is one of those Souls games that's like...
Oh, in which case they probably mean the person playing then.
Yeah.
A little sleepy.
Okay.
So where the fuck?
Back we are.
I remember.
Hello, Skulltella.
Whoa! I just like blasted him across the room. Did you see that?
I like
Holy
that
shit.
he sees you pull out the bow and arrow and he's like, "Oh shit!" and he turns around and exposes his like, well, whatever.
His soft underbelly.
That was what I was trying not to say.
Part
Why?
33,
I don't know.
and they're only on the forest temple.
Like soft under.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's completely ridiculous because they've still got the original magic meter, 99 rupees, and only 6 hearts. I'm curious to know what the fuck they were doing by the time they got here to part 33.
Their belly just sounds just weird, especially when you're talking about a skull creature.
That's what it is.
I guess it is.
It's a soft underbelly. In fact, it probably says that like in the manual.
Yeah.
It's
It says it in the text that Navi gives you. It's in game. You don't even.
You know the band Blue Oyster Cult that sang "Don't Fear the Reaper"?
Yeah, and Godzilla.
Yes. Do you know their
You don't have to read the manual because there's text in game you can read.
original name was?
I know you
Soft
won't,
White
but you
Underbelly?
can.
I'm like, that is not rock and roll.
Yeah, why didn't they pick that one? Just personally what I want to know.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I don't know. Why didn't we pick one of our many like?
So for those who are unfamiliar with this game, you should have significantly more hearts than that, and you should be able to carry 200 rupees by now. This is the first dungeon of the adult Link. For For context, it is the 4th dungeon in the game.
Or the star bomb name.
And we're on part 33.
And nope.
There goes Tokyo. Oh,
Really gonna get
Godzilla.
lost.
Woo!
Yeah, to be fair, they just run and go, use
Godzilla.
When I first heard that song, I was
shield.
like, is this really real?
Yeah. Oh, it's totally real.
Because I was really into Don't Fear the Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
That's the night.
This is infuriating to watch. I can't, like, it's nowhere near as bad as the Majora's Mask one, which I do refuse to ever fucking watch again. Also, just seeing how many people are here, nice. That joke came from Reddit, which is a website I hate. Now, what bugs me so much about this is that if you're not going to go to the effort to get the extra hearts to make the game easier for yourself, at least don't make combat unbelievably difficult. Use the shield. Thank you, Mosscat, for the £5. Cobe, how are they supposed to make 200 plus episodes if they play properly? Playing like garbage helps pad it out. I think you're probably onto something there, to be honest. I think there's an element
This is a really catchy
of
song.
dishonest
I really liked it.
I believe
playing here.
well,
They're just talking
was
about
Permanent
Rush.
Waves, 1981 was Moving Pictures, 1982 was
not Rush, sorry, they were
fucking
talking
Signals,
about,
1984 was
Voice
Grace
to
Under
Cult.
Pressure, 1985 was Power Windows,
Now they're talking
1987.
about Rush.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, I guess. Spent a lot of time listening.
It's actually impressive.
There's a couple bands I could
This
do
is
that
my
with.
favorite band. I wouldn't be able to do that too. I'd be like, their first album was, and their 5th album was Dynamite.
I went on a date once with a girl, and like, as we were saying goodnight, she was like, "See a space cowboy," and I was like, "Oh, I like you." Like, oh, Cowboy Bebop is definitely the way to get to this man's heart.
Oh my god.
You know,
What the fuck are you babbling about?
I don't care. It feels like someone else is doing it. You can't take this guy from me. Fucking goddamn it.
Wow.
Fuck.
I can't believe how bad they are in this game.
Well, I can just check my map. I'll just check my map. But I haven't seen my map.
Miracle
at
of
all,
miracles!
so I'm
He's using the map!
like, is there?
I'm amazed he knows how to use the map, considering he skips past the text every time he picks one up.
You're in the
Of course, you only need to read it the first time he picked it up, but as we saw, he didn't.
Hammer-looking room.
There's a treasure chest in here. Oh, what the fuck? There's a treasure chest in here.
Dude, go get it.
Well, it's not that easy.
That's smart,
baby. All right. Well,
This is
whatever.
unwatchably
I guess that
bad.
means that I can go in here. If I can reverse it, then it wants me to do something. Probably again in this.
I love almost
area.
all Zelda
There's a
games.
key
Watching
door right
Aaron
here.
play is physically
that's
painful.
the only way to get over to this area, which I think I was locked out of.
Oh, okay.
Cool. All right, I got it.
Neat.
Things are going my way or the highway.
Well,
I don't even
that's
claim to be,
fantastic,
like, great at
because,
video games
We've
either,
been
you
in
know,
this
like-
fucking dungeon a long ass time.
Do you like that dramatic, like down the stairs?
I mean,
shot
granted, I
just
don't
did?
pay them for
I
a
did.
play them for a
I
living.
mean, I was hanging out with my boy Marty. That's Martin Scorsese the other day, and he was like, "God, I love Aaron's directorial debut, Ocarina of Time, the shitty playthrough."
It's not Ocarina. That's not how it's pronounced. Words have correct
Jeez, Marty.
pronunciation.
You know, I was really into the things that you were saying,
Dude,
but
I mean, that's
suddenly turning into a big dick.
well, that's my Marty. He likes to mess around like that.
It's your Marty.
Do you
I was
remember
hanging out
when
with Stan,
Aaron doxed
a
someone
couple
over
years back
Sonic
at Stan
Adventure
Hubert.
2? Fucking no, but please
he
share
said
that
much the same
story
thing.
with the rest of the chat.
Right after he was like, "Dan, you're so cool.
Yeah.
I wish my movies were half as good as your dick songs."
Wow, did you really say that?
Yeah, totally. Oh, you're in a new place.
Yes.
You did it.
I was looking for that. I knew that was the door, but I couldn't fucking figure out how to get there.
No one wants to hear your bullshit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yay.
You're
Okay, we did. Okay, great.
All right, so it's,
Oh, fucking fire arrow bullshit. All right, check this shit out.
okay,
So-
so he's he's
Oh, you
figured it
gotta
out
light
nice and
that
quickly.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, through the fire.
yeah.
Oh my.
Through the fire and flames, dude.
I wonder if he'll I genuinely can't remember if he'll do this really badly and blame the game, because this is quite easy to do.
Dude.
This is intense.
Sizzle, sizzle.
No, he did it the first time. That's cool. No, again, I think that's Darkside Phil that does that. I'm getting them mixed
cool,
up.
I guess.
If I'm getting you mixed up with Darkside Phil, that's not a good thing. Pot 33, fuck me. So out of interest, we're going to go a little further into the game, quite close to the end now, I think. And we'll see, did I watch any more of them? The adult Link Let's Play? Yeah, let's... And we... might be fun to watch them play the Water Temple, but let's not do that. Let's go to Disaster Piece. Okay, that's a promising
Where did my
name.
fucking pen go? I found it.
Oh my God, you're at Gerudo Fortress, and you still have the bit. Oh, at least you've upgraded your health to a reasonable. It's still not enough hearts for as far as you are in the game, but you've upgraded your rupees. How the fuck have you not upgraded your magic yet? And I guarantee later on in the game, he's gonna. Or I've probably missed him do it already. In the Shadow Temple, right? He's gonna. I guarantee he would have run out of magic using the fucking Lens of Truth. I mean, like, why did they give you enough magic in this game? Because Aaron, you didn't fucking upgrade it, you idiot, fucking dumbass. Thank you, Dr. Theo, for the $5. It's like watching my 5-year-old cousin play this game while listening to the worst podcast ever. Wow, never got the hype behind these guys. Yeah, it's just not good content. Kuko Chat, thank you for the $5. You should watch their Sonic Adventure Deluxe playthrough. It's unbearable. I believe you. The thing is, I'm not a Sonic Adventure fan, so I don't know if I'd get as much out of it as I do. I say get out of it as if this is fun, but at least with Zelda, I'm not an expert, but I know a reasonable amount, and I've played these games quite a lot.
Oh boy.
But with Sonic Adventure, I know dick all about it.
I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
It's that time again, folks.
Oh my God, we're doing this.
But they're doing the Gerudo Fortress, and if you have played Ocarina of Time, you'll know this is a stealth section. And stealth requires, of course, let's all say it together in harmony in the chat, patience. Patience is what you need for a stealth section. And we all know that Aaron has not exactly got buckets of that.
It's time for Aaron to finish this Ocarina of Time playthrough. This episode, no stopping.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Flawless speedrun.
No.
Shooting down women from a distance.
That much, yes.
Like a real man.
That's true. I do that.
Quick question. Why is he wearing the hover boots?
You said doo-doo.
You said doo-doo.
Okay.
Aside from the obvious joke that they kind of look like slippers and that's funny, like...
Well...
Why...
You said doo-doo.
He's not good at the game. Why has he handicapped himself with a pair of boots that make everything floaty and harder to control?
It was a doo-doo response doo-doo.
Don't fucking blame the doo-doo-ists on me. We are
getting the latest start in many moons to this session of Game Grumps, and we are already fucking punchy and stupid.
Look at he's sliding around the map.
Help! They're turning me into a neck-faced monster.
I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here.
Yeah, by a lot of guts, I mean I'm sure you shot them while hiding in a murder hole from 20 feet into the air.
I'm sure if you slice open your belly, the guts will fall down on the ground, and they will be very delicious. Very delicious.
Great joke. Great joke. Excellent joke.
Pay the favor somehow.
Who's us?
There's 4 guys.
Oh, okay.
Gerudo guards are somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! So this guy, he's
use the shield.
Just like Van Halen.
That's hot for teacher.
There we
Same thing,
go.
Obviously. Wait, so was this guy just trying to get a date
Yeah,
and
he's
these
trying to
girls
get a date with these girls.
and they threw him in the dungeon?
At least he's put the fucking shield up
They're
now.
fucking
Well, that's
badass bitches who don't need no man. Independent women. All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
I'm an adult virgin.
Are you talking about the Gabriel Gundaker vine?
You better fucking believe it. Much respect to that guy.
A lack of strategy here. Like, part of the fun of the combat, although it hasn't aged tremendously well, at least at the time, part of the fun of the combat is that it's strategic. You know, at least for the time. We can be much more strategic in games now, but he's got no strategy. He just runs forward and just wails. For most of the game, he hasn't even been using the damn shield.
Yeah.
He has made his way into our lives many a time.
Yeah.
Did I leave a comment on this episode?
Because
I must have reacted the first time I saw him use the shield.
from his making fun of guys making fun of the Ghostbusters movie as like pushing a feminist agenda.
Yeah.
But excuse me.
It is a feminist agenda, Dan. Didn't you know? Because
girls
girls don't deserve to be.
I'm so glad they're talking about the backlash to the Ghostbusters movie, because if there's one thing I wanted to hear these guys talk about, it's that. Also, what's going on with dislikes? Because the last couple of videos I could see, look at this, 21k dislikes, right? Oh, you don't want to see that. This one, dislikes are disabled. I can't see. Oh, there we go. I have to actually click the dislike to see them. That just inspires me to dislike more videos.
Busting ghosts. What are you?
Woo!
What is this? The
Woo!
50s?
Woo!
Yeah. Bam! Bam! And then he was like, bam! And I saw him and I was like, bam! And he was like, bam! I walked to the Uber like, bam!
Did you come here just to save me?
Now, I can't criticize too much for like the joke. Them just going, haha, this guy's got funny animation. Looks like he's doing this. Because I've done that. You know, yeah, I've done that on the Sonic 06 playthrough I did with Toby. There's this guy with a sleeveless hoodie and he just flails his arms and he flaps his mouth up and down frantically. And I was like, I started doing this funny voice where I was like, bah, 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 bah. Would you like some hoodies you can cut your... I've cut the arms off so you can flail your arms around frantically. This sort of thing. But I did it for a few seconds. I didn't just... It wasn't constant.
Well, I'm Ichiro the Carpenter.
By the way, I was being facetious. I don't actually think that it's bad for Ghostbusters to be girls.
Yeah, we have...
I give two shits.
Yeah, Aaron and I, we are on the record as having no fucking opinion on the new Ghostbusters movie whatsoever.
Zero opinion. But
Yeah.
let me just talk about it for a while,
Yeah.
all right?
No one's seen it.
The new Ghostbusters has 2 trailers, and it's starring 4 strong comedian women.
They're so rude. I'm just reading.
And it's coming out in 2016.
This is so disingenuous to act like everyone hated the Ghostbusters trailer because it had women in it.
So
please help them escape. just mix your like Ghostbusters review in with the wording of this game.
I want to make a movie review site that's just like me angrily spouting facts.
And did you see the credits after this movie? White on black. Really, movie producers?
No, but just like, this movie stars Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
I don't know how the boots that make you slide around are going to help you hide. Like, surely when you quickly need to shuffle away into a corner or something, those boots are going to be an inconvenience.
This movie is a runtime of 96 minutes. What?
Kate
Please stop this bit.
McKinnon busting ghosts. Really? Like, just fucking no statement whatsoever.
Totally vague.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
She is funny as shit, though.
I'm gonna
I shouldn't even say though. She's just funny as shit.
God damn it.
Stay where you are.
Whose fault was that but your own? Oh, her back's turned. Back's to me. I've got a weapon. I could shoot her, or I could climb up in these really uncomfortable, stupid shoes and slide around all over the place till I'm caught. Like, whose fucking fault was that?
I'm coming to kick your ass.
Well, I already freed one guy, so I'm down one guy.
Right.
So that's fine. I saved the fucking guy who was here to get pussy. He was trying to have a booty call, but it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
He was trying to go. He was like, booty, booty, boo boo booty, and then no booty.
Is that like the booty call of the wild?
Yeah. Booty. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I got her.
Why only have to hit that first one, huh?
Because she was in the way.
Wow. As good a reason to shoot anyone with an arrow as I've ever heard.
Yeah, she was in the way, dude.
You shot that man.
I think
in
I've
the
had
back.
enough. I think I've had quite enough. What we're going to do now, we're just going to go to the end and see how many, basically, how much of the game did they bother to do. So we'll get to the final episode and see how many hearts and everything they have.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grumps.
I'm not optimistic. How is the final episode 40 minutes? The rest are like 15. He's still got he's still got the fucking shoes on. Oh my god. Okay, so you've got very few hearts. You haven't upgraded them either, so they're still regular hearts. You haven't bothered to get the extra protection for them. None of those, I forget what it's called, but they start to look like heart containers. You get the nice little silver thing that doubles your strength. And, most importantly of all, it looks like you haven't got, I don't know if you've got the big Goron sword or not. I'll have to wait till I see the, I'd have to see the pause menu, the inventory. But I've got a feeling they didn't bother getting the big Goron sword. But most egregious is this fucking... I'm hovering the cursor over it. I don't think I have cursor capture enabled. But even so, this fucking health bar. Like, what an absolute joke. Not health bar, forgive me, magic bar. Look at that magic meter. You need to use magic in this fight. You have to use fucking light arrows, dude. Oh, you're screwed.
Oh,
You're screwed.
good start.
Utterly
Off to a good
screwed.
start.
Fuck you.
That's what I'm talking about, Aaron.
Fuck shit.
Those are 2 curse words, yes. Just play it cool. God damn, this guy.
Ha!
Yeah.
Okay.
Bust it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how much magic
That's
that
what you gotta
uses.
do.
That's
Run
what I'm
up and fucking wail on it.
Oh shit, dude. That's a 3-tiered offensive.
Yeah.
Thank you up to Theo for the $5. I put Game Grumps on the very low E tier of Let's Players. Horrible, but not as bad as others. DSP is an F tier, and Doug is an S tier. I don't watch Doug, but if they're S tier, I should check them out.
I've watched some Doug videos before. I like his sort of challenges he does. He does a lot of Skyrim ones.
So I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, about them being low E tier, basically above DSP. I think they're pretty interchangeable. DSP is worse than them in some ways. They're worse than DSP in others. They're certainly worse at certain games that I like. Like having watched DSP and Game Grumps play Majora's Mask, like Game Grumps are far worse at it. And
He's
there's
a fucking
fucking 2
asshole
of them.
though. He can take it.
They don't have any excuse.
That asshole can really take a pounding.
Oh yeah, he's puckered right up. He never gets loose.
Okay. Do it.
Oh, keep making that sound. That's a lot of fun to listen to. Yeah, please keep that up.
Epic enough for you?
Yeah, I mean,
I enjoy.
Dumbass.
I thought I hit because he didn't do his little animation.
They don't do so much let's plays.
Yeah, this boss fight really is fucking something else.
And it's Jabo and
Come on, man.
Nervit.
I mean, really, they could have.
dude, I mean, like, we can say this as grown-ass men, and this game is, like, almost 20 years old now, but, like, I'm sure when if you were a kid and you were fighting Ganon, this would be the most intense fucking shit in the world. Your hands would be sweating. You're like, oh, fuck.
Nah.
TSP can't make
Even as a
pot
kid, I was
noodles.
like,
Aaron
this is
can't make
boring.
long-lasting
Wow.
friendships.
So jaded.
The second, I'm not jaded. It's fucking boring.
You're jaded like
Just
a...
keep doing the same thing over and over until randomly he gets hit.
You're jaded like the rock. Jade. It's green.
Wow.
Yeah. That do anything for you?
He in his second form, he's a lot harder.
I do
Some
not
sort
watch
of like
Mind
the-
Pulp,
oh,
no.
shit.
I actually watched one of their videos. the
Gemma
other
watches
day.
everything. She watches like all YouTubers.
I watch all the YouTubers.
That's some fucking
out.
Frieza shit right there.
I,
Oh, yeah.
That's what
I
Frieza
watched
sounds
an
like in Japan.
episode of Mind Pulp the other day where they did Spider-Man 2.
Man, fuck
Wow.
you. No, yeah. he
Spider-Man
keeps
2.
taking it.
Do you mean the video
really
game? Yeah?
impressive.
His
Yeah.
cape gets a little
That's
more
a great
tight.
Yeah,
game.
he's a little raggedy all of a sudden. A little raggedy Andy. Tur.
If people enjoy like challenges regarding the like Bethesda games and stuff like that, I recommend Juve, who's also on Twitch. It's Jabo.
It's like they poured water on his
And
face and they were like, alright, this is
Nervit.
putting more in
There we
character.
go.
40, 15, Link. Set 1, Link.
Modern Markiplier is A tier. That surprises me
Jeez,
because
man.
old school Markiplier was fucking dreadful.
Alright, Ganon, one more.
I never continued. Like I didn't continue to give him a
Worse
chance
for the
because
wear, which is
when
what
he
we
first
like to
started,
say.
he was just a PewDiePie knockoff, and I didn't like
Tit.
PewDiePie either. So I think guys who just pretend to
Dude,
be
I saw a book
frightened
the
in
other
horror
day
games are just not fun to
with,
watch.
like the
Luckily,
titmouse bird
that gimmick is kind of
and
gone.
and a donkey on the cover, and it was called Tits and Ass. I was like, yes. I don't even know what this book is about, but you gotta
right up your
respect
alley.
it. Yeah, probably. Well,
Tit. And tit.
How hard is his second form?
He's like a big pig monster.
The tennis ball comes at you twice
I
as
also
fast.
used to enjoy the Super Best Friends.
Tennis ball
obviously,
comes
they've
at you.
broken up, but Matt
It's the
Russell,
same.
so-
It's just red.
He's a pig now.
Oh my god, fucking die already, you stupid cod.
We should fucking die already.
Well, he's got to do his second type of attack just yet, guys.
Boring. Come on, Ganon.
I noticed, yeah, he hasn't. It's interesting. By this point,
on this game to the very bitter end.
Ganon has usually started doing that black hole above his head, where you can just.
You're gonna be like,
It's supposed to be a better,
Ariel
scarier
font.
attack, but you can just shoot him with the fucking light arrows. By the way, they're about to run out of magic,
What's that?
Can't take a
which
selfie with
is
I know.
mandatory for this
Believe me,
fight.
that's
So
crossed my
yeah,
mind more than
this
once.
is why it's
Shoot him with
important
the
to
light arrow,
upgrade the
turn
magic,
around and done a selfie.
which they haven't
There
done.
you go.
Yeah.
How the fuck is he not?
Oh no!
He's missed an entire attack. That's weird.
geez.
An entire attack
I
pattern.
never
That's so
considered that
strange.
option.
Becoming swine.
I've never seen that
Kid
before.
Ganondorf beaten by this kid. Too much raspberry juice.
No, he's
Thank
gonna
you,
wreck the
Naki
whole-
Hollis, for the $4.99.
Channeling
Hey
his
guys,
nasty
always good to
bacon
see
energy.
you. I watched the Pokemon
Nasty
Fire Red
bacon
Let's
energy?
Play
Yeah, he's
and
a
thought it was
bacon.
alright. My best friend loves them.
right,
I still
yeah.
don't get it.
His belly.
Yes, as you can see, it's not my cup
Do
of tea.
it.
Super worst enemies, more like.
I'm nonplussed.
If only I could express emotions. And he's dead. That's it. I lied. There's no second form.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding.
God damn it.
There's fucking second form.
But yeah, it was weird to see him not
Rest
use
in
his second wave of
peace.
attacks. Now I noticed that he had red instead of green shit coming out of his mouth, which suggests it's an earlier release of the game. So I don't know if maybe they his likelihood of doing that second larger attack is higher in the later release of the game. I don't know.
Please get me the fuck out of
But weird. Weird
The
to not see
crystal
him do
lands
that.
on Ganon. He's like, my second form will.
Ow! Just like, slowly plunges into his bag.
Never mind. He was such an asshole. What a dick. Slurping his soup. Never again will he be able to enjoy his soup. Without a strong
Game theory is a low D to high E tier. Game theory is pretty bad, yeah. I've done a stream on him. I thought the coronavirus outbreak video he made about which game characters would survive back when, you know, there were quite a lot of people dead in Italy and everything. I thought that was really egregious, to be honest.
Goddamn fucking earthquake or some shit. He could not harness the power. Oh fuck, he's a galaxy pig.
Constantly. It's like the lesser of the moves. It's like you got your A moves and then you got your B moves.
Yeah. Yo, girl.
How do you like this? And she's like,
I don't know. It's kind of an indulgence, I guess. Yeah.
It's like I'll watch you do it when I'm in the mood to watch that, but
Fuck yeah, baby. You're like both naked. You're like, you ready for my B game?
sure.
Yeah. You wait for 30 seconds of intense almost pleasure.
Dreamcast it.
All right, let's do it.
What the fuck is
Whatever,
this?
just get some pork rinds. Let's do it.
What this is people who are really bad at
You're like,
video games. Now I know you're a big fan of this game, so have a look at their magic meter and health bar. Well, health, meter, hearts meter, whatever you want to call it.
God! Oh God! Was it good for you? Cause it is over.
Let's order pizza or something.
Maybe this is Game Grumps.
Maybe I can just get pizza to forget.
They are really, really famous, and you and I have both enjoyed their content in the past before
She's the
it
best
turned
of
into
her
this.
you piece of shit.
Oh dang!
Hi-ya! 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 Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Skeleman. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you should be like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
forget
Stealth
using the
Force, you got
shield.
a minute and 50
The only
seconds to get
decent
out of
fight you
here."
had with a
And then
random
I'll be
enemy
like,
in this
"Oh,
game where
shit,
you won quite
Oh,
easily.
man,
You used the
like,
shield,
thanks,
but why
man.
would you learn from that?
Thank you, Slurp. Now let's hurry.
I love you. Chase
Fucking fart jokes, boys. How old are you? Come
But
on.
now, like, I kind of wish it was just over.
Oh wait, this is important.
It's rubble.
Let's give this a minute.
It's rubble.
Not now, Hamburglar.
Oh, it's frozen. I think it's saying shit. There.
Yeah, he's somewhat pig-like. Oh damn.
Ganon. He's got no subtitle or anything. He's just
Right
fucking.
there.
Yeah, just you know. You remember him from
I went
1986.
over, you know, I've
Uh-oh,
got, like,
not the
this,
sword.
sort of Did
Did you forget it was there?
I forgot it was there, right? And I had a look over there, and I thought my vision was
There's
had
no
gone
way he's
blurry.
going to hold me back again.
Okay, so you thought that we were
Whoa, be
living in
careful,
that Nana video.
And then when it like zoomed
Yeah,
out,
I
I
was
was like,
like,
oh, he's not
what?
that big.
She,
What have I done?
she better not fucking sacrifice herself, or I'll
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
do
get
say
shot
hello,
right
Zelda?
away.
Hang
no,
on.
Navi.
Yeah, has he not got the big Goron sword either?
I would,
No, of course he
Even if
fucking
she did, I'd
hasn't.
be like, oh, what a noble cause.
He's
Oh,
finally
man.
taken those
Wow.
stupid boots off.
Harsh.
Get him right in the fucking dumbass tail.
That's all I can tolerate. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming. Yeah, that's Game Grumps. Not a great channel. We only watched them play one game, but I can assure you that their other plays of Zelda games are exactly like this. They're really, really bad at them. And in fact, let's watch his cringy. Let's watch Aaron Hansen's cringy fucking rant about Aaron Hansen. Majora's Mask rant. Someone must have uploaded it, right? I like this name. Just Aaron raging Majora's Mask and calling out, and then in parentheses, Aaron sucks at video games. I mean, it's true. Hey, what the fuck is going on with my
He's a
internet
funny,
speed?
funny man.
Yeah.
Genuinely
I
sorry,
shouldn't
boys.
I really fucked that one up.
Have they got?
Let's see
I
if
just want to see
have
that
time.
clip of him yelling into the camera. It's so there it is. It's so embarrassing.
Come on. I have enough time. I have enough time. I have enough.
Here, I'm filming now, Aaron. Walk me through your feelings.
Here are my feelings, Dan.
So
Here are
embarrassing.
my feelings.
Here's some Zelda happening over here.
Here's what's going through my mind, and stop me if this is too shocking.
Okay.
Remember when I said that I really do like this game?
Yeah.
I was lying.
What?
I don't like this game.
Really?
I don't like Ocarina of Time.
Oh my god.
I especially don't like Skyward Sword.
No.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I absolutely respect anyone's opinion who thinks that these games are great.
Mm-hmm.
Because gosh knows in your heart of hearts you believe that 100%, and
Yeah, way to not be remotely condescending.
how can I argue with that feeling that is living inside of you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what episode this is of Majora's Mask.
I think it's like 25.
I can't keep going. I can't keep going. I feel like me getting frustrated about this is not fun to watch. I feel like it's putting me in a shitty mood. And I just want to make a good show for. Why are you looking at my penis?
Sorry, no, go on.
I just want to give you guys a good show.
So awkward.
In every episode, please let me know. Just throw us a like. Post in the comments. Say, hey,
Smash that like button.
you know.
What a miserable tosser. So, I'm going to call it a day, guys, because I would love to watch some more Let's Plays. The original plan was to watch a few Let's Players, and I kind of got hung up on Game Grumps for too long, and let time run away with me. I have to go in a few minutes because I've got to go and put this payment down and sign some paperwork for this house. So, guys, if you care about my situation and you're the praying or manifesting type, I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate a little finger crossing or a little wood touching. That sounds like I'm talking about your massive erect cocks. But if you could, touch a wee bit of wood, cross your fingers, whatever for me, and put this payment down on this house, and hopefully they're going to say yes and give it to me. And Gemma and Logan as well. I'm not just moving out to a house on my own. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed for me, guys, and hopefully we'll be streaming from a new home very, very soon. This will probably be the last stream before I might do another one, but I'm going to Morocco this weekend and I'm going to be gone for a fortnight. So
I might stream on my
yeah,
own.
Gemma's probably going to stream realistically, but I mean with me, Cobe. Oh, thank you, Dr. Theo, for the $2. Good luck on the house thing. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, cheers for being here, and I will see you when I see you, which will hopefully be relatively soon.
envy